Today we're going to work in our notebook on PS5. So this is going to be Physical Science Standard 5. And this whole standard is about changes in matter, law of conservation of matter, chemical equations, nuclear energy, and endothermic, exothermic energy. This is going to take 2 pages. We're going to start with the first page. The first half of the page, we're going to put our title, just to remind us that this is going to be about changes in matter. Okay, and we're going to create a Venn diagram. I'm going to actually write my words first and then draw my circles because I find it easier to draw a circle around my words than it is to put the words in the circle because then they get all cramped up. So the first thing we're going to talk about is chemical change. So this is going to break down from, just to give you a heading for this Venn diagram, physical, chemical, and nuclear. And you can take a whole half of the page to draw this diagram. Okay, so this is my heading. So if we're talking about a chemical, we're going to say that it splits bonds. So if you have a chemical change, it's going to split bonds between, I'm going to put a B/W for between atoms. It forms bond between atoms. So when bonds are broken or formed, you have a chemical change. Okay. So let's go down here. We're going to talk about nuclear. Okay. A nuclear change is when it splits the nucleus of atoms. If you have nuclear fission, just put fission over here, and it fuses atoms, fuses the nucleus, and that's fusion. And then our other one that we have is physical. So when we're talking about physical, we are saying that nothing actually, no chemical formula or anything really changes, but it changes, nothing serious changes. It just kind of does a surface change. It changes physical traits like appearance, but chemically stays the same. So it still has the same chemical composition. All right. So let's draw our circles, our Venn diagram, so we can make comparisons since we've made contrasts. So I'm going to draw my big circle here. Okay. And they kind of all have to cross in some way. There, I got them all to fit. I hope y'all's look better than mine do. So here we have, again, chemical change, nuclear change, and physical change. So do they have anything in common? Well, when you're doing a chemical and nuclear change, both of these make something new. Okay. And they all are types of changes. Alrighty, so that's the first half of the page. And now we're going to move to the second half. And the second half is really not too much to write. This is we're going to put down right down in the center, law of conservation of ... So we have two kinds. We have the law of conservation of matter, or mass, law of conservation of mass. And what this states is that matter is neither created nor destroyed in a chemical reaction. Basically, what that's saying is what you start with you end with. So when I put that cake in the oven, nothing's going to magically be added while it's cooking. What I start with, I end with. When you talk law of conservation of energy, energy can neither be created nor destroyed. So energy can neither be created nor destroyed. It just changes form. So we can go from mechanical energy to electrical energy, or from kinetic energy to potential energy, and back and forth. It just changes its form. It does not go away. That's it for the first page. Now we'll move on to the second page in the next video.